Hello, my name is Samantha Wicks and welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably guess from the title, today I am going to be starting something new on my channel. I'm going to start telling you guys some of my really wacko, crazy dreams that I have. I don't know, I just thought it'd be really cool to like have a different type of series on my channel away from the skits and the lifestyle and health and fitness and all that kind of thing. So I'm going to start my dream segments off with a bit of a bang. This dream I remember very vividly. This dream is also kind of paranormal. Well, to me it's paranormal. To you I might just sound batshit crazy, but I am convinced that there is a bit of paranormal activity with it. From my knowledge, I have never met a ghost, although this story that I'm about to tell you might count as a ghost. I'm not actually sure, but it's a very paranormally, dreamy, weirdy thing, so let's just get straight into it, shall we? This dream happened a very long time ago and I still remember it vividly to this day, which I find pretty crazy, but it's kind of hard to forget. So in this dream, my mum and I, we have gone shopping together and we're just walking around the shops, having a look, you know, getting a bite to eat, that kind of thing. There was nothing really weird about it at that point. To be honest, all of it felt quite real. Anyway, I've looked at mum and said, you know, I think it's time to go home. And she looked at me and she said, no, we have to go see your granddad. Now, just a little backstory about this dream. So my granddad that she was talking about was her dad, who actually passed away 3 years before this dream happened. Because the dream felt so real, I looked at her and said, you know, what are you talking about? Granddad's dead. And she looked at me as if I was a psychopath. She was like, no, what are you talking about? Granddad's not dead. He's just down here. Let's go visit him. And I was like, what are you talking about? I have followed mum down this pathway from the shopping center and we end up being at like a retirement home or like a nursing home. I don't know. I was pretty young when my granddad passed away, so I don't remember everything, but it felt very similar to where I last saw him. So in the dream, there he is. He's laying right there on the bed and I have just been like, oh my God, my granddad's actually alive. What is going on? My mum sat on the bed with him and she was talking to him and I was just kind of looking around the room and trying to get a feel of where I was, which is when I realized that I had actually kind of been here before. Time, you know, flies by in dreams, and so it's suddenly time to leave. My mum says, come on Sam, it's time to go, and I've said, oh no, I've got to go say goodbye to granddad. I never had a chance to say goodbye to my granddad, so in a way I felt like in this dream it was my chance to say goodbye properly. I just had this really big urge that I had to say goodbye properly. So I've sat down beside him, and normally in dreams when people touch you, you just kind of know that it's not real. So in the dream, my granddad has actually hugged me and I felt it. I know you are probably like, no Sam, you did not feel him. You probably like hugged yourself or something in your sleep. No, I felt him. I know it was him. I even smelt him. Like I know what his scent is and I smelt it and I was like, what the hell? My granddad had a very particular smell, so when I hugged him I actually smelt it and I knew that he was there. I've stopped hugging him and I've gone to pull away and I've said I love you, and as I have said that, holy shit, he grabbed me by the arm and he said she doesn't have much time left. What the hell that meant at the time I had no idea, but I looked at him and I said, what do you mean? And he just said, you don't have much time left, you've got to spend as much time with her as possible. Dreams being dreams, that kind of freaked me out, and once again I did feel his hand on my arm. So I woke up straight away. I was really freaked out. My breathing was very heavy, I was sweating, but the whole time I actually felt as if I had touched him and had hugged him and had, you know, actually spoken to him, and it actually got me quite emotionally as well. That morning I tried to put the pieces together, like, you know, try and figure out who the hell he was talking about, and I just had no idea. But then as the day went on, I just kind of forgot about the dream. You know, life got busy, didn't really think about it too much, and then I went out that night. That night while I was out, I got a call from my mum and she told me that my grandma was sick. I have never felt my stomach sink so fast in my life. The second mum said that, I knew for a fact that granddad had come to me in a dream and warned me about my grandma. I know it sounds insane, but it happened. A little later after that dream, my grandma actually did pass away. I spoke to my extended family about it, like my cousins and aunties and uncles and all that, and they were all kind of on the same page where maybe I did know that she was sick, like subconsciously again. I don't think that's true. Like, I honestly think my granddad came in a dream and warned me. This whole dream and whole thing happened a very long time ago, and I still remember it to this day. I always listen to B105's, like, you know, Tingly Thursday or whatever it is, or Tuesday, I don't know which one it is. And they're always telling stories about, like, you know, how their grandma or granddad passed away and they came back in a dream, or they came back in some other way. And I don't know, like, I have just been mind blown ever since, and I'm very into the whole dream paranormal thing, and yeah, that's the story. So that is the story of my paranormal dream experience. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I haven't seen my granddad in a dream since. Then. I'm pretty sure my mum has. She was talking about it the other day. But yeah, it's just nice to know that he's like always watching over us. If you did enjoy this video and you would like to see more of this type of thing, make sure you click subscribe and hit the like button, as it means the absolute world to me, and follow me on my social medias. They are all linked below in the description, and I shall see you next time.